Welcome to California, sometimes called the Golden State. Today we are going to visit many different landmarks, some of which are Disneyland, Redwood State Parks, and Alcatraz Island. Disneyland in California first opened on July 17, 1955. Since its opening, the park has undergone new expansions, including New Orleans Square, Bear Country, Mickey's Toontown, and other sites. Disneyland also has the largest guest attendance than any other theme park in the world. It holds a record of 650 million guests since its opening. Next, I'm going to tell you about the Redwoods State Parks in California. The redwoods here are 350 feet in height and 102 feet in width. It took 2,000 years for these trees to be this high and wide. This park is 1.3 million acres, and these trees used to cover 2 million acres in the United States. At the park, you can drive through trees and take pictures by these huge trees. We just finished the Redwood State Park, and now I'm going to tell you about Alcatraz. It is an old prison located offshore of San Francisco Bay, California. This prison was designed to hold prisoners that caused lots of trouble in the federal prison. Alcatraz held more than 1,576 prisoners. The reason they built the prison on the island is because prisoners are trapped surrounded by a strong water current. Well, it's cold at Mount Whitney at this time of year. Lots of snow too. Mount Whitney has the largest summit in the United States, not including Alaska and Hawaii. The elevation is 10,778 feet high. To be exact, it is 2 miles above Lone Pine Town. The mountain was named Josiah Whitney, but Clarence King only climbed the side Whitney. Therefore, he named it Mount Whitney. You should do what he did, and maybe it will be called your name. It's a good exercise too. This is the Hollywood sign. It is on a mountain called Mount Lee. This sign is 45 feet tall and 350 feet long. You can hike this mountain too. Also, the sign was created in 1923. The sign used to be called Hollywood Land. They used a lot of light bulbs to light up the Hollywood sign. They used 20,000 light bulbs. It cost them over $300,000 to make. You can see this miles and miles away and climb and get your picture by the sign. Next, you're seeing Vernal Falls. Vernal Falls is a 317-foot waterfall. The falls fall year-round. Yellow Pen was the name before Vernal Falls. Vernal Falls is the 8th ranked height in the world. You could take your picture by the fall, but don't get too close to the sharp rocks. Now I'm going to tell you about California Science Center in Los Angeles, California. It was founded in 1951. In 1954, the Science Center was severely damaged by an earthquake. Then there was new expansions. They had to fix up the building for the Olympics. One of the expansions was the Titanic exhibit. Do you want to visit the Titanic exhibit? This is Stanford University. You have to get really good grades to get accepted into this college. It was founded in 1885 by Stanford Leland. He also made the companies Google, Hewlett Packard, Instagram, Snapchat, Yahoo. He made $2.7 trillion from all these companies. The college was damaged by 1906 San Francisco earthquake without the help of Stanford Leland because he died following that by World War II. This is Monterey Bay Aquarium. It was founded in 1984. The biggest tank in the aquarium holds 1,200,000 gallons. It has 35,000 plants and animals. Also, the annual visitation is 1.8 million people a year. The aquarium represents more than 600 species. Also, it was the first aquarium to hold a giant kelp in its tank. I just finished telling you about some of the places in California. Maybe you can visit some of the places I mentioned, like driving through a redwood in California, and maybe driving past the Highwood sign too. There are so many things you can do in California. Come see for yourself.